Good afternoon, y'all. It's Sunday today, and I'm doing the usual. Not necessarily meal prepping, just because I'm too lazy for that. I did, however, buy the same exact things as I did last week, which is ground turkey to make turkey burgers stuffed with goat cheese or cream cheese. And then I had a bagged salad that I bought on sale, and it's like due. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that. I usually am not into the corn biz, but I want something crunchy. So I'm gonna pour that in with the avocado dressing. And like I said, same thing as usual, a pound of mayo with my canned salmon. I'm gonna pair it with some crackers on the side. There was a specific kind that I liked. It looks like they unfortunately discontinued it. That's typically what they do with things that get popular. There's always like an expiry to those things. So that's why you have to be able to understand diversity and willing to change with the wind, the way of the world, the wave, you know. Also, all the blemishes, all the imperfections are there. Yep. For everyone to see. And the bags under my eyes are designer. Yeah, I made that decision myself. And I went to the store also on my own today as well. A few different stores actually, as mentioned. So Walmart being one of the top spots I go to, as there's always things on sale there with our low price shelves. But also it is as well diverse, so I'm able to find almost any and everything. One spot, one location. I did, however, move. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I stay on the run, on the go. That helps me like reassess and reevaluate different things in my life, whether that's a routine or recognition of what else needs to be done apart from what I have been getting done, and vice versa. So throwing it back here, I went to Bulk Barn. I hadn't been in so long. I'd spent like some time in there, but I only got one thing, and they are coffee beans. I used to eat these at the desk of my telemarketer job. I would call northern spots, Nunavut, ship their vehicles. Unfortunately, I wasn't like the best salesman, but it was a good skill to have. And then also I learned what I liked from what I didn't. So a telemarketer is not my thing. It was nice while it lasted. Like I said, I've hardly made commission, but I still made it work for the time being. The people that I worked with were great, and they understood my struggle as they were going through the same exact thing. So we were able to part without any animosity. I also haven't tried these, but I was like craving something just different. It's dill, extreme dill. So I'm gonna snack on this as well. But in the meantime, I'll make my canned salmon for a snack, and later I'll probably smash those turkey burgers together for an evening dinner or everything bagel seasoning. This weekend wasn't very nice, as Mother Nature was having a time, which is totally understandable. It's not going to be gorgeous every day. But today, the Sunday, ended up, the sun ended up coming out. So I decided to get up and do very minimal things. Also cheese, whatever, you know, like, personally, I'm not picky. I say this all the time. I'm just particular. Like, Cheese, nah, I like it. However, it's not my top like fave thing that I crave, but I do enjoy different types of cheese with different dishes. So I feel like my palate is, maybe it's different. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze from that pepper. It's not every day that I care to, you know, make a meal, because it's just like, what is the point? In regards to the energy, and if you're, like I said, your taste buds, or if you're not craving, like things like that. But I definitely enjoy a home cooked meal, like, and obviously I love eating. Like, who doesn't? You guys are acting like it's a sin. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to restart on that. I'll go ahead and mash this up. Glacciana. Pull it out. Tasting good. I'm not sure how this corn is gonna be. This is not the usual bag salad I would get, but I'm not gonna be picky. Let's be real. That cilantro, for a minute there, it took me a while, like, to enjoy it or even try it. But now I love it. I got some yogurt, which is always good to have. Usually I don't care for yogurt, but I like creamy stuff. So I've resorted to yogurt for now as I'm craving it. So I'll like just dress it up with whatever toppings that I like. And then while we're doing like the pocket watching, it's great to have in my fridge for sauces, whether that's dips, or anything of the sort you can mix it with. It's a good base. My dad never liked yogurt, so we didn't really have it in the house. So I never really craved it like I did with pudding. But like I said, right now it's my thing. Everyone has their cravings, their times, things like that. So these taste like, or sorry, smell like, they're just extreme flavored, which I do enjoy. Dill pickle, sour cream, ketchup. I actually like any chips, but I guess specific craving. They're just like the old Dutch ones, I suppose. But I like that strong taste, where there's like actual flavor. This is garlic. The one that I liked. I like a different flavor to it. It reminded me of Jamaican crackers that I would have. And right now they have like a spicy flavor, kind of like a chili, which is also like very similar, but just not the same. So I decided to get the garlic one. There's salt on the crackers, and it's just like, it's hitting. Yeah, so I suppose afterwards I'll eat these chocolate covered beans. You know, the way I grew up, like living at home and going to my grandparents was a total different story. As almost anybody knows, grandchildren are treated much differently than parents. So for me personally, everything was taken care of at my grandma and grandpa's house, meaning that even though my grandma would spend all day like cooking, the 3 meals that she would make sure that were like guaranteed, not to name like the snacks in between, she made sure like there were always washed grapes. And if anybody knows my grandma or has been to her house, they know this. Or just fresh fruit washed, so that was your grab and go, like you weren't filling up on garbage. And she did have pop. Yes, she carried pop in her closet, but there was like restrictions. You weren't about to have too much pop. I'm not my parents, like my mom, I lived with her when I was BB. So like by the age of 5 and 6, she was mixing my pineapple pop that I actually like fiend for. Like it like was just pure sugar, but I was like, yes, drinking that. And she would mix it with water, because like you'll notice when you're healing, your senses are heightened. So as a kid, you're fresh and innocent mostly, so my taste buds, like I said, there were specific things that I didn't enjoy, like radish and mushrooms, where I crave them now, like just the taste at certain times. Obviously, like actually mushrooms cooked anyway for me are really good, but like besides that, I love having dessert afterwards, like something sweet. I sound like a hog, a pig and a hog, but that's kind of just how I was raised. Like we would sit at the dinner table and dine as a family. That's why I believe like A&W had their sit-ins, like the restaurant type. I thoroughly enjoyed going to places like that, even like McDonald's, because they had the playgrounds and I didn't go there very often. So when my friends, their families would take me on camping trips and various different outings, I would enjoy me trash food at any expense. Yes, I would eat a big old Big Mac with large fries as a teeny bop, because it just wasn't something that I ate regularly. And like Dairy Queen would be something like we would get in the summertime, never winter, and my dad would have us like clean out the garage, and then he'd get us all like a large Blizzard, and I thought that was like the world, because a large is a lot, because I wasn't eating it all in one seating. I was like, oh my god, I get to like save this for later, like my gut is actually gonna bust. Yeah, long story short, so needless to say, I'm very happy and fulfilled and thrilled with the life that I have you know, created with the loved ones of my dreams, because like I said, my grandparents took very good care of me, and as for my parents, they did what they could like every other parent. So they gave me everything that they could. Perfection. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mom and I'd like to thank my dad. Humble beginnings. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for now. I'm gonna go ahead and live now. If you guys are okay with that, should I check in? So, who's the manager? I'll speak to them. Okay. All right, let me know. Ciao.